So I'm in the locker room at my gym, and I decide to use the clothing optional jacuzzi. So I go to the jacuzzi, and there's already a guy sitting in there. So I ask if I can join him. He says yes. I turn on the jets and hop in. Now, keep in mind, this guy was gorgeous. Like, just so pretty, but giving me such straight vibes. So I'm sitting in there, and I did notice that he was, like, looking at me a couple times. Like, I'd look at him, and he'd look away. And he made eye contact with me too many times for a straight guy. So I theorized that maybe he's not completely straight, and I decide to test this theory. So I sit up on the side of the jacuzzi, and he has a great view, let's just put it that way. And I notice that he's looking again. So I look away, and he looks away, and then I'm kind of looking over here, and out of the corner of my eye, he is staring. He is staring. Now, I thought it was pretty exciting that he was staring, so I had to get back down into the jacuzzi before he noticed that I thought it was pretty exciting. I think he noticed. So I sit back down in the jacuzzi and I brush my knee up against his. He didn't really move it, but he kind of did. So I waited about 20 seconds and I pushed my knee up against his again. Kind of laid back, you know. And he left his knee there. So now our knees are both resting against each other in this jacuzzi. So I'm like, all right, he's gay or bi, something. So I grab his leg and start pulling it up to me, and he pulls it back, which I was a little confused about. He stayed a little bit longer, and he smiled at me, and then he got up and went and used the shower. So he goes back to the changing area. So I get out of the jacuzzi and go to the changing area to get my razor. I didn't even shave. I just needed to get something so that I could go say hi to him. And there was somebody nearby, so I couldn't like directly ask him what I wanted to ask him. So I was like, and he was like, no. And I was like, and he was like, so he's a little gay. And as I'm leaving, I'm like, hey, like, do you want to get my number so we could maybe meet up and hang out sometime or something, just casually? And he's like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend. And I was like, oh, okay, no worries. He's like, but if I didn't have a girlfriend, I totally would. And I was like, totally get it, don't worry. And I started walking back away. And he goes, but I'll see you in the jacuzzi again next time. It's not cheating on your girlfriend to look at another guy in the locker room, is it? I don't know. Anyways, the moral of this story is, don't not hit on a guy just because you think he's straight. You got to test those waters. They're all a little curious.